Okay, time for some more Pro Cyclist mode on PCM 24. Ola Soudal Quickstep recruits Maxime van Gils, that's intriguing. And actually also signing Leonard van Eetveld, so all the Belgian talent. Oh, I only just noticed that I also got a contract offer by the team for next season, and yes, I'm gonna stay with Soudal Quickstep, so there we go, offer accepted. Okay, next to Van Eetveld and Van Gils, also signing Arnaud Delis and Arvid de Klein as the second best sprinter in the team. I don't like that. So, where were we? We started La Vuelta a España last time. I managed to win 2 stages of that race so far, and we are in the green jersey. But it's by a small margin, 7 points only on Gerben Thijssen, so we have to find a way to extend that. I want to bring that green jersey home. And there's actually only 1 flat sprint stage left, but a few versatile sprint opportunities like this one. Nonetheless, here on stage 9, we have to start with the basics. I have to go in the breakaway to take the intermediate sprint points from the breakaway. It's not like we've got anything else to offer on this mountain stage anyway. Okay, starting at the front, let's go into the attack from the get-go. Simon Yates, stay tucked in. Nah. I'm going in the breakaway. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing the Mes Pedersen breakaway formation strategy. Just jump first and hold on going all out. And well, if I'm strong enough, I'll be in the breakaway. Okay, I'll wait on the second group now because it looks like the peloton is quite far behind. Let's stay in this group with Ilan van Welderen. Not do much. Honestly, I can't believe it, but the breakaway is 39 riders at the moment, and the peloton is okay with it. The problem with a breakaway this large is that there's barely any cooperation, so every 10 kilometers there's attacks, and I can't really handle that with my energy, especially because I need to survive this climb to get to the intermediate sprint. Come on guys, stop attacking me. I'm almost at the top of this climb. I need to get over the top with you guys because I want those points at the sprint, but if you keep attacking me, I might not get there. Do I have the energy to follow that? Roughly, I think I'll get over the top in the group, so that's nice. Ilan, shut up. Just shut up. I'm in the group, I'm happy. Let's recover now because in about 17 kilometers is the sprint. Oh no, you won't. 3 kilometers to go towards the intermediate sprint. People are attacking. I gotta follow Harold Tejada on the left side of the road because I need those sprint points and I'm spending red bar following this, but I need to make sure I'm here. Come on, stay here. Get ready, move to the front, almost. Right, now there we go. Do I need to sprint? Not really because no one else is doing it, but there we go. Is that 20 points? Let's take a look. Yes, that's 20 points. And on that note, my man has been dropped. Looks like the breakaway did win the stage with Nicola Prodom taking the victory. And Juan Ayuso is back in the red jersey, apparently ahead of Alex Aramburu still. Anyway, we had 1 goal, getting those intermediate sprint points, and we did our job, so that's perfect. That being said, I wish I got a little bit more XP than 3 points for that. Gotta say, for stage 10, I don't know what to expect. There's an intermediate sprint, so we have to go for that, but the final climb, the Puerto de Almajar, I'm pretty sure that's the climb where Roglic attacked and then crashed in the descent this year, but I could be wrong about that. Nonetheless, should be a pretty fun stage. I'll try to survive that final climb, but I'm not sure I will. Honestly, considering it's classified as a medium mountain stage, I might want to try and go in the breakaway. There we go. To be fair, no one's really chasing me, so I might be able to get the points from the breakaway. I'm telling you, this Mes Pedersen strategy, attacking, going all out, and forcing yourself in the breakaway, it works! So, current situation is 7 riders in this breakaway with myself in it, 1 chasing rider that was dropped from the breakaway, and then the peloton on 2 minutes in total. So that's not exactly a large gap, and because of that, this group keeps pacing, and my rider's energy is not that great. So I'm trying my best to survive towards that sprint. Come on, why was I even worried? I easily made it to the sprint, and nobody else is gonna sprint against me, so an easy 20 points for Nasen again. So I'm cleaning the green jersey at the moment. It's glorious. And to be honest, reality is this breakaway won't make it, so I might as well wait on the peloton now. So let's have a quick stop. Honestly, looking at the gradients of the last climb, I was already not going to have a chance, but then I decided to get water 5 kilometers before the climb, so now I'm completely doomed. Look at my boy. He is barely surviving at the back of the group, so any split in the descent and I'm gone, and actually, I'm already gonna be dropped on top of this climb, so my stage is over, that's for sure. Hola, Brandon Rivera wins the stage, that's pretty cool to see, but once again a stage where we didn't actually compete for the stage win, but we did our job, gained 20 points, 157 points now, so that is 47 on Gerben Thijssen. And once again, a silly 3 points we get. I do feel like stage 11 is harder than it looks because there's so much climbing during the stage that I don't think I'll make it to the intermediate sprint in the breakaway, so I'll quick sim this one. Hola, Juan Ayuso is taking a beating by Jürgen Nordhagen, but it looks like Ayuso is still leading GC. Now stage 12 is one I do think I can do something on, that intermediate sprint in the middle of the stage, that is possible. We're trying it again. In the breakaway, Mess Pedersen strategy, let's go. Damn, 10k into the stage already, 4 minutes on the peloton, so they're sitting up. Couple of riders bridging up towards us, so breakaway is forming. Oh, I'm trying to move up. I'm trying to move up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need the points, I need the points. Sprint, 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 sprint. Oh, yes, that was much closer than I hoped it would be. But we got the points. Okay, on the second last climb at the moment, I'm waiting on the peloton from the breakaway because that break really ain't making it, but that final climb is actually quite steep in places, although I do think it's possible to survive, so we just need to make sure our positioning is better than the last time. Okay, the breakaway is almost caught. Actually, they're caught as I'm speaking, and the final climb is starting. The Alto del 14%, you can guess it, the max gradient is 14%. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Some attacks by the likes of Javier Romo, Narvaez spacing, but I am on the steep section and I am surviving, so if I can get over this climb, I can compete for the victory. There goes a move on top. We've got an attack by Rafferty. Simon Yates is following Romo de plus Ayuso. I'm trying to close it down with Van Wilder because that's my domestique, and Van Wilder is now uncontrollable. He's back in my control. This is really difficult to do, but I'm chasing my teammate. I'm chasing my teammate. I'm chasing Simon Yates. Yes, I'm a terrible teammate, but I want to win the stage. 4.5 kilometers to go. Van Wilder can go 87, not all out yet. I'm in the wheel of him, so we're looking great. A group of 40 riders, so I'm in full control here. I'm in full control and I need to win this race. Come on, Elon, launch your lead out pretty soon right now. Nasen in the wheel, ready to launch his sprint. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We launch right now from the wheel. We're running out of energy. Leberet tries to come around. He might come around on the left side. Morgado tries to win, but Benji Nasen takes his third stage win at La Vuelta 2026, and we strengthen that green jersey even more. That's our man right there. 6 stage wins in Grand Tours this year, so he's basically Caden Groves. We've also got a massive lead now, 87 points on Gerben Thijssen, who is still stuck on his 110 points, so no changes for the others. And finally, because of the stage win, we get some proper experience, so 25 points in the pocket, 100 away from level 18. Nice, the team has also signed Nicolas Prodom and Daniel Vizokan. Who the hell is that? Wait a second, I just realized Remco Evenepoel is not on that list. He is leaving Soudal Quickstep to DSM Firmenich PostNL? Really? Out of any team you could choose, you chose DSM Firmenich PostNL? Anyway, not my problem. Back to the Vuelta, we've got a sprint stage on the menu. And who's the favorite? We are. We're about to cross the intermediate sprint as we speak, but there's 0 points available in the peloton, so no sprinting necessary. Okay, 9k to go, the lead out is up and running. We're in last wheel, 5-man train, I'm ready. Last 4.5 kilometers, Masnada's basically done for, so Lampard can take over on 99. Is that too much? It is slightly uphill, so I have to lower it towards maybe 95. I want to make sure I don't spend too much energy on Nasen before the sprint starts. Azreen can launch on not 99, 95. Launches lead out right now. We're going to blow up Benji this way. We're going to blow up Benji. He tries to launch right now in the last 500 meters. Garcia Cortina Oliveira. We're going to get thrown around, but we won't win. Garcia Cortina wins. We get a 4th or 5th place? I think it's 5th, yes indeed. Hey, the one benefit is that we are not getting beaten by actual sprinters for the points classification, so only random versatile sprinters. Actually, Garcia Cortina does move up to 2nd in the points classification, so we have to keep an eye on him. But hey, still a lead of 68 points, so we're good for now. Okay, stage 14, a slightly different stage, a mountain stage, and the sprint is behind mountain, so I'm not getting to that. In other words, quick sim time. The winner is Clément Berthet. That's nice to see. Simon Yates, Van Wilder, Riccitello. It's like we've got so many GC leaders with this team that just don't ride for each other. We're basically UAE Team Emirates. Olaf, 45 points from the month turn, so that's welcome. Stage 15 is different though, because the intermediate sprint is before the climb starts, so I reckon if I go in the breakaway, I can take those points. There we go, starting the stage already into the attack with Benji. We gotta get to that sprint. I've got a bad feeling about this. We are in the breakaway. We've got one chaser right here, some more people trying to come, then the peloton coming with Burgos chasing in the peloton. Come on, guys. Literally pacing behind me. Why am I getting punished because you can't get in the breakaway? And now I'm literally getting dropped from that breakaway, so this was useless. Anyway, in the end, Javier Romo wins from the breakaway, Simon Yates comes in third, but we don't get a single point, so we still have a 68 points lead on Ivan Garcia Cortina. Onto a stage that does fit us then. Stage 16 is a sprint stage. I would say there's a small hill in the last 5 kilometers, which makes it a hilly stage according to the game, but I see a sprint, which means I'm trying to get my 4th victory here. Ouch, sadly it looks like we don't have any teammates for the stage, so I'm gonna have to do everything alone today. Okay, 20 kilometers left in the stage, and I gotta be honest, I am suffering more energy-wise than I thought I would be, because I've got like 1/4 of my yellow left. On to the final climb, 6 kilometers to go. I gotta go harder with Riccitello. I'm going to absolutely destroy the energy on Nasen doing so, but I need to make sure I get over the top here on 85. Attacked by Walter. Let's do 94. I am suffering. The top is close. The top is close. Riccitello is out of my control, so I gotta switch towards Van Wilder on, let's say, 99 over the top. Is that too much? That might be. Let's do 85. 4 kilometers to go. I'm in the wheel. I'm here, but I've got no energy, so I don't know how I'm supposed to sprint without energy. Come on, Van Wilder. I need the lead out of a lifetime because my dude has no energy. There goes Van Wilder, but my red energy is melting. My energy is melting. I am done for, so we won't get many points here. This was a pretty disappointing stage, to be honest. Antonio Morgado wins the stage. No Garcia Cortina, though. We finished 9th. So actually, we extend our lead on the 2nd place for the points classification, so I'm not complaining. Okay, there's 5 stages left. This one is the next one. There's an intermediate sprint before the last 3 climbs, so we can get those points, I think, but in the stages after that, the intermediate sprint, we just won't get there, especially in the time trial, because I can't get any points there. What I'm trying to say is this is the last stage that I'll ride for this Vuelta, because it's the only stage where we can get intermediate sprint points with our rider, and then, hopefully after the stage, our lead is big enough to keep it until the last stage. 3, 2, 1, there we go. Okay, I was too early, I'm sorry, there we go, into the attack, Mes Pedersen style. Okay, my plan failed, we're not in the breakaway, it did not work, and my rider is out of energy, so what a waste. Looks like the winner is Juan Ayuso on top of Lagos de Covadonga, basically extending his lead for GC. But we have to watch out because he's actually moving up in the points classification quite a bit, and there's quite a few mountain stages to come. But yeah, the intermediate sprints are after the mountains, as I said, so we can't do anything about that. So it's all about hoping Ayuso doesn't get too many points here. About that, Juan Ayuso wins the stage. But he's still on 66 points, so I reckon I'm safe, to be honest. Actually, I'm starting to wonder, could my rider survive stage 19? Yes, there's a lot of climbing at the start, but in the second half, the parkour seems survivable. So basically, I'm not planning to go in the breakaway. I'm trying to stay safe in the peloton, and I want to survive these early climbs in the stage. Okay, surprisingly, I made it to the top of the mountain with full energy, so I guess I'm surviving the stage. So yeah, I've got a massive problem. The breakaway is 4 riders, but has a gap of 12 minutes, and I don't have domestique, so if I want to catch this breakaway, I'll have to do it myself, and then sprint myself at the finish line as well, so I don't think this is possible. My plan is to pace for the next 20 kilometers, hoping I can reduce the gap enough to trigger other teams to start pacing instead. Oh, plot twist, I've got domestiques. Van Wilder and Riccitello are now pacing in the peloton, so there is still hope. I'm gonna try and take the 5th place here for free at the intermediate sprint, because that's some free points. Perfect. I don't know how many points, but it's an extension of our lead. 37 kilometers to go, and the gap is 2 minutes 45, so the rest of the team has come to the rescue. Lampaard, Vervaeke, we're now pacing properly. Come on, team. Oh, other teams are taking over. McNulty is going ham, and I'm suffering under that tempo with Nasen. My yellow bar is almost gone, but I've got a descent to recover, so let's try and do that. I wasn't actually able to recover that much energy, so I'm still suffering big time. The brake's about to be caught. Please tell me that means that the tempo will go down in the peloton. No, it does not. I'll try to sit on the wheel of Asgreen, but I am not looking good at all. Last 3 kilometers attacked by Magnus Cort Nielsen. I'm trying to keep myself in position, but my yellow bar is nearly invisible right now, so I don't know if I'll have the energy to sprint. Asgreen can go on 99. Nasen is ready for the last kilometer, and I'm gonna try and sprint right now to a position. I don't know where it's gonna be. Cort Nielsen winning, but we might top 5, maybe top 6. Still a solid result, so quite a bit of points. I'm happy with that. Top 5. Like with 3 kilometers to go, I thought I wouldn't be able to sprint at the finish, so this is quite okay. We're now leading green by, I think, 93 points on Juan Ayuso, so that's a very comfortable lead, to be honest. I think our green jersey is secure. Anyway, time for stage 20. The Lopez steps off the bike stage, so let's quick sim this one. And once again, the winner is Juan Ayuso. And let's be honest, he is definitely winning this Vuelta, because that last time trial, he's not losing 6 minutes 07 to Simon Yates. And also, my boy Benji Nasen is 100% winning the green jersey, because there's one time trial left, and 73 points is the difference. Anyway, on to the final stage then. I vividly remember that the last time when I finished the Giro d'Italia, I skipped the final stage, I simulated it, and the entire comment section was angry at me because I supposedly left some experience at the doorstep, which apparently you get some more experience if you actually ride the final stage, which that is stupid in my opinion. Nonetheless, I am gonna ride this one because I don't want you to be angry at me. And the time trial is finished. There we go. Turns out Juan Ayuso has also won the final time trial, so I reckon this man won like 5 or 6 stages. And of course, he's also the winner of La Vuelta 2026. But this one is more important. Our man on the podium for the second time at the end of a Grand Tour for the points classification. Ciclamino at the Giro and the green jersey at La Vuelta 26. So perfect. Wait a second, we only get 17 points for being first in the points classification at the end of a Grand Tour? That's nothing. Hola, on my way to the end of the season I've got a month turn XP, so I'll be leveling up. But at level 18 we're only getting a skill point, so nothing too crazy. I decided to pick Super Leader, which enables a teammate to momentarily surpass himself for you, but I don't actually remember how this works, so I guess we'll find out next season. Anyway, the season is basically over, but I do want to take a look what happened around us in the world. Turns out Tadej Pogacar did not win a single Grand Tour this season. Jonas Vingegaard is the winner of the Tour de France. And we are nicely on this page twice. That being said, Tadej Pogacar was pretty successful in one-week races, Catalunya, Basque Country, Tour de Suisse, but hey, those are not Grand Tours. Oh wow, the world champion is Joao Almeida. Time trial goes to Wout van Aert, Olaf Kooi is European champion, and Ghana takes the European Championships time trial. I completely forgot Josh Starling won the Tour of Flanders. That's a crazy result. Niels Politt Paris-Roubaix, and Pogacar took LBL and Lombardia. But the weirdest result has to be Sylvain Moniquet winning Strade Bianche. That one I did not expect. And despite not winning a Grand Tour, Tadej Pogacar is the best rider in the world according to the UCI points. We are third in the ranking. I reckon that's a pretty damn solid season. Milano Sanremo, Edri Harelbeke, Gent-Wevelgem, Omloop Nieuwsblad, green jersey at La Vuelta, Ciclamino at the Giro, 6 stage wins at Grand Tours. That is a fantastic season. So yeah, in our short career, we've now won 2 distinctive jerseys, and next year, I want to get the third one. I want to win the green jersey at the Tour de France. And I want to take on Paris-Roubaix for the final time in this playthrough. Can I win Paris-Roubaix with this rider or not? That is something we'll find out in the next episode. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye!